Hey guys, Tom with Permaculture Wilmington here, and I just wanted to tell you I figured out what was going on with my hydroponics. The tomatoes that grew into this small line right here a couple of weeks ago that I did a video on explaining what was going on with that, that tomato plant, I guess, grew into this big one, and there was a huge clump of roots that came out. I took the garden hose and ran it through the other end and disconnected the pump and ran the garden hose, like the pressure with it on a strong jet, directly into this line and opened it up so it could flush out. And what it did was flush out this big root ball that was in there. It was like a clog of roots just tangled together. And I guess maybe where I was taking the snake line and running it through, I was probably jamming it, compressing that little root ball in there. It was probably dispersed, and that's what was clogging the little lines. And so, and also the big line too, I guess, because you guys saw there was the pump wasn't strong enough to put water out of the end of the line. But then I found little pieces of roots stuck inside the pipe that were holding on when I pulled these ports out. So when I pulled these small little plastic ports out, there was roots that came with them this time. Like I did it before and made another video when I was trying to troubleshoot this a couple days ago, and nothing happened. Like it was, I mean, I guess I didn't take the water hose and run strong water through the line though. See, that's where I went right this time. Was that I flushed the whole thing with water with a higher pressure, which is what I was saying. Like I just didn't think the pump that I had enough pressure to push whatever debris was in the line through the holes, or even out the end of the pipe when I loosened this. So you know, it just didn't have the pressure to push it out. So, and we've got well, a decent drip anyway. It was a lot better a couple minutes ago, but you can see it kind of fluctuates, I guess, a little bit. Oh, it's probably because I'm bending the pipe back and forth. But yeah, see, now that's actually a good flow coming out. But anyway, I'm going to stick that back in, and all of them are working now. And it was just because, oh yeah, see, that's the way it's supposed to be. That's the way I want it. But all of these are supposed to be like that. And it was because the roots from the tomato plant had grown up through these tubes into this big pipe and caused a clog in here. That's crazy, guys. But anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you because it's pretty wild. But yeah, that's just one of the things you got to troubleshoot when you have a whole lot of plants on hydroponics like this. So I do need a stronger pump. That was definitely something to know about, because I think these plants would all be a lot healthier if they had consistent watering instead of the fluctuating, like the dripping at the end right here that you saw. And I think that's because it's just not dispersing evenly like it would if it had adequate pressure to put water all the way down to the end of the line, and then from the pressure there put it into these smaller lines. So that's the goal. So I hope you guys are doing well. This is Tom with Permaculture Wilmington.